Hello, and welcome to this Xbox Live's video review of Crysis 2. I am Wingman709, and this week I am doing a quick preview of the awesome shooter known as Crysis 2. I know many people have been waiting for this game for a long time. Crytek and the Crytek engine have been known to really push video displays and graphics, and this is the first time they've done a game for the Xbox 360. So this was pretty exciting to see what what they can do on the console, and if they can achieve the same type of graphics visuals that they can on the PC. And as you can tell by looking around, they definitely have done their job. What I just did was picked up a dog tag. There's a whole bunch of collectibles in the game. So if you are an achievement perfectionist, you might want to get a guide, maybe after you've played through one time. To enjoy the story, you're going to have to go back with a guide, or just be on the lookout for all sorts of collectibles. And this could be a tough game to get collectibles if you're going without a guide, just simply because there's so many things you can pick up and throw. So there's a lot of things that come up on the screen to say, use this, pick this up, pick that up. Just about anything on the ground you can pick up and throw it. But basically, you're just starting out. This is the very beginning of the game. You've basically just started out. I don't even have any ammo yet. And I've got the suit on. Can't activate anything. As you go through the game, you get different abilities. It'll explain them as you go through. And the first one is coming up right up here. You have the ability to basically do a super jump. And see, when you get something, it'll come up on screen and they'll talk to you about it. And then you get the little prompt there. Just hold the A button to jump, because I would never make it normally. So you always got this guy calling you prophet. He's talking to you as you're going along and kind of guiding you. You're trying to go rescue this Professor Gould, and you gotta work your way there. And I'm not going to say anything about the story, but basically the visuals. I'll start out with the visuals. The visuals in this game are some of the best. I mean, look at that right there with the sun. You open the door. I mean, everything looks. The lighting in this game is fantastic. It looks just like you would expect it to, with the sun, the glares, the shadowing. Everything in this game just looks absolutely superb. Um, what also looks really nice is that all the foliage, and I mean, you can see things flowing around in the air and the wind, and if you look at the trees there and the flames, the fire in the background, everything's going with the wind. All those type of effects, and earthly elements, if you will, are in effect in the game, and they've done just a fabulous job with that. It's very impressive. You do feel like you are in a real city. This city feels real. It feels like, wow, this could be, this is not just some video game world. It really feels authentic. And look at everything around the destruction. It's just done so well. Everything has lots of detail. Now, when you had before there, when I was looking out, look at those guys, you got this visor. The next thing you can do that you're told about is you can pull your visor down and kind of look, and it disarms you, but you can look around at all the tactical options, where the enemies are. You can tag the enemies so they're highlighted in red, and then you can kind of plan out what you want to do, which is really cool. This game is a more open shooter. I mean, you still have a path to follow. There's still some linearity. And there's a nice weapon I can pick up and more ammo to reload, for that. But you have options in this game, and you can approach things in a different way. Later on, you won't see it in this video, but later on in the game, you get to a point where you can cross this bridge and go, go through this area head on, or you can kind of try to stealth by going through the sewers. And there's just several options that you can take to working your way through. That's one of the really coolest things about this game, is that it gives you that option. You don't have to just go follow the yellow brick road, if you will, to your next objective. You see where your objective is, but you can go different routes and take people out from different ways, and it makes the game, I think, just a lot better. Now here you're going to get your stealth ability on your suit. So you're being told right now you can cloak. You use the right bumper to cloak, and of course it does have an energy. You can see in the bottom right hand of your screen there's an energy meter. As long as you don't move, that energy bar will move very slow, but as you move, that energy will decrease a lot quicker, and of course shooting your weapon will cause that to pretty much disappear. So you got to keep your eye on that as you're moving around. You don't want it to go out while you're walking up to someone. But there you can see, sneak up behind them and stealth kill them. Crouch back down, and then there I'm going to jump over this table. That uses energy. So you can see the energy level pretty low. So I want to stay cloaked. So I'm going to go hide behind these boxes. Uncloak. You can see my gun now, and you see the energy bar comes back up, and it actually goes pretty quick. Now I would assume that would be different if you're on expert. It's going to go a lot slower. I'm playing on easy, but there you can come up, take him out. But the visuals on the game, of course, I've been talking about that. They're great. You're going to see some explosions. I'll hit some exploding barrels here later, and you get a good view of what the explosions look like. Of course, they're fabulous, and the audio in the game is really good too. I mean, they did not spare any expense on that. They didn't, it's just not visual eye candy. There's audio, ear candy, if you will, in this game too. Everything sounds great. You can hear guys talking and in distance, so it helps you by listening. You can tell if they're closer, if they're further away, whatnot. Very, very good job. Now, the game does have a single-player campaign, and myself have not finished it yet, but I wanted to get this review out. The game definitely is a lot of fun in the campaign so far. I've had so much fun with this. The multiplayer, there's a multiplayer, of course, and I've done some team deathmatch and some deathmatch, and I've kind of found the multiplayer to be a little less exciting. It's kind of ho-hum. Everybody's got the abilities. Most people seem to want to just run around cloaked. And I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be nothing really special. The maps look great. There is a community out there. There's some server issues. I've been dropped out of servers quite a few times, just losing connections and stuff. But I'm sure all that will eventually get resolved as time goes on. But you can definitely get in games and play games, unlike some other recent shooter games that have been released recently that are still struggling weeks after release. You won't have as near the problem here. The nice thing too about the multiplayer is you do get the rank. There's ranks and unlocks and all kinds of that stuff that comes in all these online shooters these days. So it is a little twist. I mean, at least you get the cloaking, you get the super jumps, you got all these abilities that you don't have in your standard shooter games, and it adds a nice touch. And of course, the visuals are, outstanding in multiplayer as well. The game looks really good. So I had better luck with getting kills and leveling up when I was playing on deathmatch. For some reason, I had all the team deathmatch games I had, it just seems like I couldn't kill anybody. I wasn't sure why. And I felt kind of like I was playing Bad Company again, where I'd unload on people and they'd turn around while I'm reloading. They'd look at me and pop me once with a pistol and I was dead. So not sure what's up with that, but did not seem to have that issue in deathmatch. Those ran pretty well. I was able to hold my own and put up some respectable scores. And, that wasn't too bad. So, but there's just, I think, replay value. I would say the replay value will probably be in the campaign. You might have more fun trying different approaches and different things in the campaign. Multiplayer, I don't know. It's tough it's just tough to know how long the game will last. I think this game will have some legs for multiplayer, just because it does bring such a nice look, and it does offer something different. You do get a different game style. It's not just a run and gun because everybody's cloaked. So it does offer something new. But is it worth $60? I don't know. That's up to you. All I can say is, again, I'm not going to rate the game. But I will say that I could recommend this game. Yeah, specifically for the campaign. It's absolutely amazing. It's a lot of fun. The powers are a lot more fun to play in campaign, in my opinion. But this pretty much wraps up the video, and I do recommend the game. And if you can get it maybe for $40, then I would say definitely go ahead and buy it.